It's Friday night and live on 2K Sports. We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. And going against Denver, their first game of the NBA's regular season. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
He's got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Morris. Larry Nance out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Green, and it's Conley in at the point guard. And Denver has possession.
And watching Andre Drummond play, he's really just an old-school type center. I mean, he eats up space in the middle and finishes plays in close. Not a skilled guy who can pull a defender away from the basket.
He used that pick to get in close. Cook's got his first bucket of the night.
A terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Outside, Love. He dishes it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Love. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip.
In the corner, it's Morris. And stolen by Ariza. Here's Cook. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's the Nuggets ball. 4-point game. Green. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
This is bread and butter stuff here. If you're tasked with trying to stop Green, you can't give him any space on a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Redick for 3. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's a pick by Love. Cook kicks to Love. Again, the Hawks score.
Yeah, pick your poison there. If you give Love that kind of room, he's going to take advantage.
Down low. And stolen by Love. To the left wing. And Gobert kicks to Redick. A three-pointer off the mark.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Nance. Ray, you played all 4 years in college after redshirting your freshman season. What kind of advantage, as you look back on that, do you think it gave you, if any, in preparing for the pressures and the style of the NBA?
I don't know so much, Kevin, if it gave me an advantage with regards to the pressures of the league, but certainly with regards to the physicality of the league, it's something that I desperately needed. Just a late developer, a late bloomer. I think I was about 175 pounds when I went off to college. Not a preferential playing weight for the NBA. So I needed that year just in terms of the maturity of what I needed physically.
Here's a reason. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. It's stolen by Nance. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. It's stolen by Ariza. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And the dunk by Love.
And Kevin Love using his sneaky length that time to get the ball and possession for his team. When he's engaged, he can come up with some steals.
Now here's Redick after the miss from Andre Drummond. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Nuggets trail by 8. Conley kicks to Drummond. Over in the corner, Conley. Ripped away. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Teletovich's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Drummond in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Farrell passes to Dedmon. Back to Farrell. He kicks it to Dedmon. Rebound by the Nuggets. Drummond's got his third rebound on the night. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Green dishes to Conley.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Conley kicks to Nance.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
It's Dedmon, top of the key. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Conley outside. Offensive rebound to the paint. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You could see Drummond's eyes light up once he knew that finish was coming. He didn't waste the chance. Boy, did he get his money's worth on that one.
Here's Dedmon. It's good from long range. Dedmon's got 7. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I mean,
the Nuggets trail by 9. And Brent, for the Hawks, you go back to the summer of 2016. How big was it for them losing their all-star, Al Horford?
Well, the rumor is there wasn't too much of a financial difference between what the Hawks were offering and what the Celtics ended up giving Al Horford. And they wanted to have him back and maybe trade Paul Millsap for assets. That all did not happen, and it gutted the team a little bit because of Horford's versatility. You could see that reflected in some of the offensive numbers from the Hawks last year.
Farrell is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. And it's Batum in the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Barea. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Denver, Derek Favors checked in for Nance. Chandler Parsons comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Troy Daniels in for Green. Love with the screen on Barea. Gobert, the screen. It's stolen by Barea. Inside. And stolen by Love. To the middle. And stolen by Parsons. Barea, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you compound your mistake.
Barea dishes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Makes it off the glass. Cook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love to see that strong move, and he just took command. Defense way too late to stop that.
Barea kicks to Daniels. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 4 assists in the game. And Mike Malone, who is known for his defense, dealing with the team, Brent, that really lacks a defensive bite at times. It's something that he's trying to change in terms of culture.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. It's a bit of a nibble right now in Denver. But you look at Mike Malone's past and all the other stops where his defensive teams have improved throughout the year. So it's a bumpy ride with Denver. A lot of young players who he has to make sure realize the importance of the defensive end of the floor.
Near the 3-point line, it's Love. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Redick, here we go. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Kevin Love's such a versatile offensive player who can pass, who can shoot with range. I like him looking to score inside to get himself going, and that's the way that the offense has tended to go. The first quarter seems to belong to Kevin Love.
Gobert, the screen. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to Drummond. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Drummond sets the screen for Barea. Lock at 6. And Favors kicks to Daniels. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And you can't defend Kevin Love with smaller players. He can take him down on the block.
Well, he can back them up a little bit, Kevin. Then go to either hand. Use the right, use the left, and shoot the jump hook over the top. And then sometimes if he slows himself down, has a great pump fake to draw in the contact.
It's stolen by Barea. Here's Favors. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
Gobert, the pass to Love. Back to Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. The Nuggets trail by 3. Drummond a screen. Barea dishes to Drummond. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Love with the screen on Barea. The drive by Love. A second chance effort. And Gobert gets to Ariza. Another miss by Love.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Drummond passes to Favors. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Ties again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Nancy's checked in for Favors. Green comes in for Troy Daniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for J.J. Barea. And Fournier kicks to Teletovic. Here's Nance. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Fournier dishes to Teletovic. Now the feed to Dedmon. Back to Farrell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
And we're... We have a close ball. So often nowadays in transition, Brent, we'll see a guy get to the rim, then kick it out to someone standing at the three-point line. What's your feeling on that?
Kevin, who's at the three-point line?
Well, let's say Brent Barry's out there.
I'm more than okay with that. You know, so some of the guys, Kevin, in the new age are running to the three-point line. And as the ball gets to the rim, yeah, the modern-day fast break is not your classic 3-on-2. And we're going to take the wings coming in, and we're going to feed one guy for a layup. That first available wide-open three-point shot, whether 2 seconds into the possession or 12, is something coaches are willing to live with.
Problem is, though, sometimes that big wants to run and does run, but you don't reward him, and then maybe they don't run the next time down.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have a big guy working that hard. Problem is, in today's game, some of those big guys are also running to that three-point line.
You're exactly right. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. We've got Nance. Conley out there with Green. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Holmes in at the 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Nance. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to Chicago. It's a pick by Love. Cook, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Love. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, a great battle last year as the season finished off between the Nuggets and Blazers to make the playoffs. Denver did not. So they made some trades, tried to make a push. This year they've got to make some improvements and maybe find themselves in one of those top 8 slots to play in the postseason.
Drummond's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Parsons. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Lays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got 25 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And Brent, for the Nuggets, you get the feeling of excitement for this franchise.
Well, you feel like this team is not just going to make the playoffs once, but could have a very effective long run in the Western Conference, and they're going to be playing a style that a lot of their fans and certainly fans around the league are going to appreciate. Off-ball movement and passing. You know, there's a team in Golden State that seem to do that with great effectiveness.
And Redick kicks to Love. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Drummond. Back to Green. Denver passing it around. 5 to shoot. Morris kicks to Green. And that one drops. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And an excellent pass by Morris. A guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Gobert dishes to Love. Lets it fly. That one wide left.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Conley kicks to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Redick is in the corner. Feeds it to Cook. Kicks it to Gobert. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Love. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Nuggets trail by 5. They double-team Conley. Nance outside. Conley, the pass to Drummond. Conley kicks to Drummond. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. A dramatic offensive regression for the Hawks over the last few seasons.
Well, they really just didn't have the shooting that they've had in the years past. And I would tell you, under Mike Budenholzer's system, it takes a little bit of time and a little bit of getting to know one another to be very, very sharp in what is a very systematic way of playing. So lots of turnovers and bad shooting are a reflection of these guys not understanding fully what they need to do.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes checked in.
Now, Dedmon's a great athlete and bringing some verticality on the offensive end.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Barea dishes to Daniels.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half, doing a much better job. And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
And as great as Nicholas Batum is, the one issue he's dealt with, Greg, his entire career is staying consistent during games.
And with his skill set, it is hard for Batum to be completely absent. He can play, though, too passively at times when you know what he's capable of. And he's at his best when he is active and aggressive.
Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Farrell, guarded by Barea. Teletovic from outside. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Holmes, that's a screen. Barea kicks to Holmes. Favors passes to Daniels. And again, Denver no good. Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Batum wide open, he fires. And the 3 off target. Parsons on the wing. There's the dish to Daniels. Passes it to Barea. Back to Favors. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Barea.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
10,000 hours of practice at work here, blocking out all distractions and just shooting your shot.
Dishes it to Daniels. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Hawks lead. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. So it's Atlanta now. They've led by as much as 10. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. They've got Gobert. J.J. Redick is out there with Cook. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Ariza in the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barea. Gobert with the block. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And stolen by Parsons. Barea dishes to Parsons. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Here is Cook. Covered by Conley. Kicks it out to Love. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities.
Oh.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. He feeds it to Ariza. And Morris comes over to help. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 5.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The pass to Cook. He dishes it to Gobert. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
And Nance kicks to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Nance with no one around. And too long on the shot. Atlanta leading by 7. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't think you have to ask Kevin Love to shoot it twice. Got great confidence in that skill.
And Drummond throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Brent, the Nuggets team, a very good group when it comes to rebounding.
Well, they don't have a team that's really much bigger than the opponents that they play with, but they stay very active, and they don't seem to give up on a lot of plays. Actually, last season, they got about 30% of all their missed shots back, so their damage was done on the offensive end. Defensively, you'll want to get a stop by ending it with a rebound. That's where their focus needs to be this year.
Conley kicks to Drummond. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks leading. Gobert the screen. Cook the pass to Gobert. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's Green with the 3.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Nance against Love. To the inside. The drive by Gobert. Cook dishes to Gobert. Love kicks to Redick. Has to Gobert. Shot clock at 4. And it's good on the way in. And the Hawks lead by 9. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Atlanta calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Atlanta making some changes. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Gobert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Cook. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there. Use the clock and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the play, guys.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Clock at 6. And that one's good. Love.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
You throw good, Drummond.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want you guys attacking like he did there.
Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Redick. The feed now to Devin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Here's Dellavedova. It's Drummond with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And Love with the basket on the assist from Dellavedova.
Quick release of Kevin Love, so hard to guard, especially for a big man.
Nance passes to Drummond. The shot that time, not on target. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Dellavedova. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
An 86% foul shooter for his college career. Dellavedova hasn't been quite that consistent at the pro level.
And Drummond kicks to Conley. From deep, Green. Rebound, Atlanta. To the paint. Love outside. And so the Hawks take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.